the mask behind me is one that you're very recognized for without being recognized while having that. I watched a clip of a video that the famous theater scene. You actually got to stab Jada Pinkett Smith, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I was watching and the thing that really took to me is Wes Craven said to you, you have to show these emotions, and you're like, I'm wearing this mask which doesn't show emotions, but you did every single emotion behind that mask.
Yeah, well, that's correct, and that was such great directorial advice, and I'll never forget that. And it was one of the first scenes was playing Ghostface. It was in the theater, and the scene involves me stabbing her, and then she gets up and she goes down the aisle. She's wounded, and I go and I end up having to stab her 6 or 7 times, and that's where Wes gave me that advice that said, I want each time you stab her to look different. And I hadn't thought about it. And, I would just stab, but, each time you do it. So it came from within to make this mask work. So, at first I was like, I'm on a mission. This was my thought process in that scene was, first I'm on a mission to kill her. So I'm going to stab her. Then I'm going to stab her to make sure she's, wounded and, going to die. This is morbid to talk like that, but it's film. It's only film. And then I'm like, okay, I've got her. Now that I've got her, I'm going to have fun with it. So then I put in a motion of, tilting back my head, and I was laughing inside like, she's done. She's done. And so first it was pretty intense, with my head movements and my body. And then it got to be joyful. So that's how I brought it to Scream, and that made a real iconic opening scene for Scream 2.
Very iconic. I mean, that is the scene that people know, and that's the reason that we get that mask for Halloween.
Yeah, it was an honor to be part of that because, when you're making, this was Scream 2, so Scream 1 was a success, and we did. It's success, but we didn't know it was going to blow up the way now we're on Scream 24, whatever it is. No, Scream 7. But it was new and refreshing at the time. But you don't, like Forrest Gump, you don't know it's going to be a success when you're doing it.